How best to follow up talking about women to then talk about weddings. We've got Joshua Fair here with the Fisheye Studio, who has, I guess, new technology that makes cinematography of weddings something that everybody's after. Tell us about this.
Yeah, well, I think all of us have seen sort of the cheesy wedding video that a relative has.
I've got one of those.
Do you? There you go.
Out of focus, out of frame, all the time, of course.
Yes. So, I mean, for a long time, it was really hard for people that were in this industry to shoot something of high quality. Technology just had not advanced. Well, really nice cameras and nice equipment cost thousands of dollars and was used by Hollywood and just wasn't affordable for wedding filmmakers. And within just the last few years, technology has changed, which allows us to be able to have the cameras and the equipment to make really nice wedding films.
You formed Fisheye Studio in 2009?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, you've spent a lot of these years in Hawaii, I understand. Is that where you formed it, originated, or did you go from the mainland to Hawaii and now you're coming back?
Well, I sort of just
man of the world.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm originally from Indiana and then found myself in Hawaii about 10 years ago and just sort of stumbled into the industry. And in 2009, I decided, you know, I really wanted to have a new approach to weddings, because up until that point, mine were cheesy wedding videos, and when the new equipment was made available to us, it really allowed us to take it to a new level.
Okay, right now we're looking at some of the samples and some of the representation of your work.
Yeah, that's an Indian wedding that we shot on the island of Kauai. Really fun wedding to shoot, something very unique.
That brings up a question. I never thought of this until I looked at this video and you just said that. When you're shooting weddings of different faiths, different religions, different cultures, you probably can shoot some things maybe you can't. You have to learn a little bit about that, don't you? About their culture.
Right. And beyond just the technology, we really try to get to know our couples, and by sending them a questionnaire to find out, you know, about them as couples and as individuals.
Are there some things some people don't want shot, and then other things people definitely, well, I mean, okay, 8 scandalous women, okay, the whole
Still
show,
got her
still
mind
got
over
my
there.
mind there, don't
Yeah.
I? But I mean, are there certain maybe festivities that they don't want shot?
I think when couples approach us, they know our style and they know what they're going to get with us, and so we usually don't have any issues with.
Or like a ceremony, maybe that part of the wedding that. Oh, okay.
A certain faiths, like the Mormon faith, you're actually not allowed to film the ceremony.
Oh, okay.
So
there you go.
as an example, we've not shot any of those, but we do try to get to know our couples and their religion and faith, what's important to them, whether that's the ceremony, whether that's the reception, whether that's something outside of the wedding day. We really try to not tell couples who they are, but show who they are, and that's what creates a wedding film that is unique.
Now let me ask you this, Josh. I want to get to the thing that's always been hard for me, is that in the old days, when I was younger, you had a professional photographer. They put together this beautiful book. It goes on a shelf, and in a few years you can't even remember where it is. So now we've got this tremendous cinematography with a theme, and you're looking at who the people are. How do you package this so they're still enjoying it year after year? And it's, in other words, that other part is that once it's over, what takes them back to your media versus a photography book or whatever. Is there any trick to that? What can you do?
Well, we create a couple of different films. We create a short film and a feature film.
So a short film would be how long?
It'd be about 3 to 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And the good thing about that is we can put it online, and then they can view it, share it, put it on Facebook, email it, whatever they want to do. And it's a bite-sized sort of version of their full film. You know, and that way anyone can watch it. Anyone can sit down for 3 to 5 minutes and watch a wedding film, versus a much longer version that, you know, maybe not everyone would be able to sit through.
Now, from this or during the ceremony, because I don't know exactly how this works, will you produce hard copy stills? You will produce that can go into a book, won't you?
We also do photography, so
Okay.
we have a sort of someone else that does photography with our team.
Okay.
And we do photo books also, and then we also give them the option to go online, order their own prints. They'll have all the photos on a DVD so that they can, put them on the computer and everything.
Show us how this little sucker works.
Well, this is called
Obviously, it rolls.
I like the tires. I mean, those are neat.
Yeah, those tires are really durable. This is called a Pico Dolly.
Okay.
And it's really cool. You can just put the camera and attach it to it, and I can just shoot you like that.
Well, now I see that, but then how do you control it?
Well, you don't control it. Once it goes, it just goes. But
You're getting a shot.
You're getting a shot, and then later on you can edit it and use which part of the shot that you want.
So it's
you
on
want it.
automatic. It's clicking the whole time it's rolling.
Yeah, it's filming and recording video. And,
I could get into that. That looks like fun.
That looks like fun, yes. And of course, other parts of the equipment are the tripods, the stationary. This would be stationary type of shooting.
Right, and this is also for video, but the really cool thing about these cameras, these are actually cameras that record video. So this is what changed the industry, was the DSLR photo cameras. So I can actually take a photo right now, or I can turn it into video
Did you
mode.
get your mom out there?
I got the, yeah. Yeah, so you can do both with these, and this was what changed the industry, because the quality of the image when it records video is really, really high quality, and for a very low price point.
Wow.
So this was the camera, the Canon 5D Mark II, that came out a few years ago, that changed the wedding videos to be able to have that high quality. And then you have these, since it's a small video camera, you're able to put it onto a bunch of different equipment that I have here and get that really cool Hollywood motion.
So now this parallels like in shooting a movie. They have dollies like this that are huge, don't they?
Right, exactly.
That get that motion shot or whatever the heck it is.
That's exactly right. That's what this does right here, and it does it for, as you can see, it's very small and very affordable.
But now on this, then you could do some handheld. I know they call that in here when they take the camera off the tripod and shoot us. Handheld, obviously, either way.
Yep. Yeah,
Interesting.
So how far in advance do we have to plan this? So if someone's
Yes,
planning
right.
a wedding and they think, well, we're going to get this kind of cinematography done. Is it a year ahead or a few weeks ahead? How does that work in your industry?
It varies. Some couples, they sort of realize at the last moment, yes, we want this service. So
Yeah, Josh, the wedding's tomorrow. Yeah, okay.
We've had that before. We're a couple days where they've hired us, but generally, if you want to, play it safe, 6 months to a year minimum is what you're looking at.
So for more information, fisheyestudio.com.
That's right. That's our
where they can
website.
go to learn more about your services, and I assume samples are on there too.
Yep, all of our short films, the 3 to 5 minute films, are on there that they can view and see our work in there and check us out.
Now, your mother, who is right here at AZTV, she's our traffic manager right here at AZTV in our studio, and she tells me that you're bringing the company home somewhat. You're going to keep an office in Hawaii, but you're going to be on the mainland also.
Right. We've actually, although we're based in Hawaii, we've traveled the world. We've shot weddings in Spain and Australia and all across the United States, and so we decided we wanted to base ourselves in the southwest portion of the United States to make it a little more convenient for our travels and our weddings that we want to shoot in this area. So
Yes. Joshua, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Welcome home.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rhonda, for bringing us your son and all this high technology and interesting way to preserve and immortalize your wedding. Closing thoughts and moments when we come back.